Cek satu detik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi bersama Gamer. Kali ini kita kembali dengan Brazil ya di Piala Dunia Qatar 2022. Sebentar lagi. Kita akan lihat kali ini apakah Brazil mampu capai final atau bahkan menjuarai.
Brazil, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set here. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
Hari ini nggak akan ada lagi hal-hal upayakan Brazil untuk menang ya.
Brazil looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Siang-siang, selamat siang. Thank you like-nya. Jangan bebas langsung ini kawan. Lin, mantap. Rodrigo, Felipe.
Leave it clear. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
Dua kali kawan.
Here's Luke de Jong, and he's there to cut it out.
Marcelo.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a shooting chance! Trying to get there.
Sedikit tadi ya.
Gabriel Jesus really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Danilo. Cuts it out.
Vinicius.
And he heaves it forward.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Oh. Daniel. Mantap Philip.
Fernandinho.
Well,
both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Sip.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Blint.
Ukurannya kurang pas lagi tadi. Okay.
Blint goes looking.
Awas.
Luke de Jong. He's gone for goal.
Samarinda Kaltim, thank you.
Mighty close.
Tendangan langsung tadi. Siapa nih? Oh si ini ya. Picongnya Ujungnya Barcelona ya. Bukan ya?
The match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Marcelo. Vinicius Junior.
Marcelo
gets into a good position.
Neymar
with the clearance.
Fernandinho. Jebret. Aduh. Main final kah? Bukan, Bang. Kita main dari penyisihan ya. Babak grup. Rodrigo. Malos. Mantap.
De Jong unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ini terlalu lambat kawan ini, sorry.
Wijnaldum.
Terlalu jauh coy. Huts.
Fernandinho.
Sip, Neymar. Masuk. Marcelo siapa sana? Neymar. Jebret. Enggak ya?
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gabriel tadi, sorry. Tinggi ya ternyata, terlalu tinggi boy. Thank you.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Sip. Marcelo. Aduh.
Beltman can hoist it clear.
Neymar.
Beautifully done.
Dia dapat ya.
His defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
The Fry tries a pass forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And it's Veltman. It's going to be
ke dalam bagi Belanda. Arthur dia tidak masuk ya.
Brings it forward. Danilo. Arthur. Fernandinho. Marcelo.
Yes.
Idea, just poorly executed.
Nggak masuk lagi, dia jaga ya.
Stefan de Vrij. Blint. Stefan de Vrij.
Neymar.
Across the field it goes. And it's Wijnaldum.
Oh, Arthur nggak itu ya.
Wijnaldum. Keeps everyone guessing. He's left his man.
Mantap sekali, Ederson. Alisson, sorry. Sip.
Danilo.
Oh, pelanggaran itu kawannya, sliding.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Kawan.
He just stood firm.
Felipe balik coy.
Goes for the cross.
Mantap.
Alisson is there to
Arthur.
take. Has a hit! Off the bar! Tried the chip, but
aduh, kenapa setiap kali ngover suka salah ya?
And probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Hampir kawan kita kebol-bolan. Harus lebih konsentrasi lagi nih.
Marcelo full steam ahead down the left flank. Neymar. Good take, and he's had a look. Gabriel Jesus kings it out wide. Marcelo. Vinicius Junior. He's there to receive it. Danger averted for now.
Belajar passing dulu, boy.
Fernandinho. Neymar. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, dia masuk di dalam lagi, Marcelo. Bocor. Aduh.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Emang sedih sekali ya.
Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Arthur.
Aduh. Tur.
Fernandinho.
Neymar.
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius. Mana sih ini?
Fernandinho. Arthur. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Referee's had a look.
Posisinya suka ini ya.
Both sides have drawn blanks and toiled at times, but it's not been a bad
terlalu cepat ngoper loh. Pergerakannya pemain masih belum.
So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0.
Okay.
So we're just settling back into the second half.
Kemana sih Rodrigo?
And we're back on the way.
Kenapa dia tidak berlari tadi?
Blint. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Pelanggaran.
De Jong.
Ambil kawan Vinicius.
Wijnaldum.
Vinicius selalu begitu, boy. Daniel.
He gets past his man.
Militao, boy. Fernandinho.
Big chance.
Neymar.
Vinicius Junior.
Marcelo.
Ball's out on the left now. And it's Neymar.
Sip.
Arthur.
Langsung. Mantap. Daniel.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Fernandinho.
Dia pakai ke sana lagi.
Really good feet.
Rodrigo. Salah ngoper kawan, sorry. Mantap sekali. Rodrigo sana kosong.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Arthur.
Langsung. Rodrigo.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Rodrigo kenapa sih? Posisinya kurang bagus, boy.
Gets it upfield.
Brazil clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Arthur.
Sip.
And it's Danilo. Just about up to the hour now.
Neymar.
Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them. Arthur. Fernandinho.
Neymar. Langsung. Yeay! Vinicius. Aduh, kenapa Brazil lambat sekali permainannya ya?
Blint hoists it forward. Beltman gets into a dangerous position. Gets away from his opponents.
Neymar saja nggak bisa ngambil, boy. Shoot.
Wijnaldum. Veltman.
Eden Militao.
Could try cutting inside here. Now the cross.
Fernandinho. Cakep sekali, boy. Rodrigo. Oh, aduh, De Jong yang ambil lagi.
And loses the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Brazilnya kali ini ya.
Fernandinho.
Sip.
And it's Danilo.
Masuk Danilo. Itu dia jebret. Oh, akhirnya kawan Gabriel.
Finally, the deadlock is broken. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the area of the top, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Pantas sekali kerjasama yang baik tadi, mencari celah anak-anak Brazil. Cheers, mantap jiwa. Gabriel. Gabriel.
From both sides, in fact.
Kayaknya kita mesti ganti juga sih ini ya. Danilo. Tuh, RB-nya siapa? Tidak ada satu pun kawan. Hah? Fabinho aja ya. Sama Rodrigo kita. William. Kok Ederson? Bentar. Aduh, tadi William yang saya ganti kawan, bukan Ederson ya. Salah ganti lagi. Aduh, Fabinho merah lagi. Aduh kawan, kesalahan pergantian tadi kawan.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now
Bisa dibanting kita sama Belanda ini.
Is it stick or twist?
Kita bertahan aja deh.
Forward it goes. It's got through to him.
Kita bertahan aja kawan ya.
This is better. Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim? Spot on, Peter.
Langsung. Neymar kawan. Neymar. Hampir boy. Teles. Kok bisa Ederson di sini ya? Fabinho. Lagi-lagi kawan jebret. Masuk. Aduh. Aduh, kalau Ederson tadi kenapa Ederson yang masuk ya? Aduh, kesalahan masukan pemain tadi kawan.
Neymar. Gabriel Jesus is
Ederson
being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Fabinho.
Fabinho.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bukan pelanggaran, boy.
Stefan de Vrij.
Kita bertahan aja ya. Salah memasukkan pemain tadi, boy.
Over to the left.
Ada Ederson kawan. Jadi main dia.
Play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Into the middle. And that has been cleared. In again.
Ederson
Behind for a corner kick.
Salah memasukkan pemain tadi ya. Asik boy.
Up he gets. Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Oh, you can't hide away from how important that was.
Arthur. It's a Good run down the right. Where could this lead? He's looking unstoppable here.
Henderson kawan.
That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that.
Badannya gede ya.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be
Gede banget
busier.
lagi Roy.
Needs a quality cross. Just brushed off the ball there. You can get that clear. And it's Van
Itu pada
Aanholt.
sakit lagi. Waduh, mantap boy.
The Netherlands need to
Gabriel.
give everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Kan pelanggaran boy.
Patrick Van Aanholt. Fabinho does well there. Alert. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Arthur. Vinicius Junior. Alex Telles.
Langsung.
Vinicius Junior. Gorgeous control there. Alex Telles. And it's played forward.
Yes,
And that's it.
tadi.
Pretty much the ideal start.
Salah memasukkan pemain tadi boy.
First day, and a platform on which to build.
Aduh, kenapa RB nggak ada sama sekali tadi ya?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result.
Berbahaya sekali ya. Di level legend ini. Kroasia. Bisa-bisanya kalian ada di sini kawan. Frit Emerson. Coutinho. Roberto Firmino merah ya. Gerson. Ini Alex Telles ini yang cocok. Mantap banget ya situ ya. Tapi harusnya Thiago sama Marquinhos ini mantap ya. Emerson. Casemiro. Kroasia. Kamu
Brazil are on the cusp of making the knockout stage. Ever since the groups were announced, this is where they wanted to be, and indeed felt they ought to be. There is a sense of genuine theatre here. The loyal supporters hope it is all going to be wrapped up in the next couple of hours. 3 points will guarantee that they
panas
get their
sekali.
wish. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Brazil are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club. into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
Sekali ya.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Jelas nggak ya kalau panas-panas gini?
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Neymar surely.
Bisa boy. Itu Silva di sana.
He trapped it expertly, Peter,
Gerson.
and released it very differently.
Oh, Rodrigo. Kenapa Rodrigo suka masuk ke dalam ya?
It's a brilliant interception.
Neymar.
Philippe Coutinho.
Mantap sekali Casemiro. Sedikit dia kepada Gerson. Aduh. Kenapa kayak gini ya? Permainnya lambat sekali.
And it's Neymar.
Langsung. Bocor.
What a start.
Rodrigo.
What a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Tendangannya mantap kawan. Angkat tinggi-tinggi aja boy.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Oh, tendangan yang lumayan keras dari seorang Rodrigo, kosong tanpa ada penjagaan. Iya.
Brazil have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
It's Marcelco. Oh,
Neymar.
really good feet from him.
Pas.
Here it comes.
Teles. Gerson.
Croatia have it back and they can go again. Casemiro goes looking. Daniel Alves.
Sana boy,
Neymar drives it forward.
Neymar. Salah ngoper boy.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Apa suka sekali salah ngoper cuy.
Pasalic. Vlasic. Pasalic. Plays it out to the flank.
Si Marquinhos terlalu jauh boy masuknya.
So who's he picking out? And it's Pasalic.
Langsung ambil.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Mantap.
That's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Modric. Victory now would mean so much.
Berisik. Dani Alves.
Perisic with the crossfield ball.
Teles.
Philippe Coutinho.
Langsung. Gabriel
Jesus.
Rodrigo. Sana kosong. Gerson. Mantap sekali Gerson dibuang kawan.
Lovren gets rid without sophistication.
Sana kosong bang. Aduh.
Throw in.
Sip.
Marquinhos.
Mantap sekali Alex Telles.
Brazil scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. And help's available out wide.
Sip.
And it's Alex Telles. It's on a plate.
Aduh, ngasihnya salah boy.
To the right.
Masuk.
Played into space out wide. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Salah over tadi boy. Masuk ya. Itu dia jebret der. Aduh. Kendari hadir. Oke. Kendari.
Good effort. Very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Negan.
Modric.
Ambil Bang.
Perisic.
Gerson, mantap sekali.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Hihi. Mantap. Aduh, lewat lagi.
Modric. Kramaric. Over to the left. Goes for the cross. Alisson catches it safely. Gerson. Daniel Alves.
Mantap, kosong kawan.
Casemiro. Gabriel Jesus. Vlasic.
Steles.
Vida.
Kena kepala aja lagi.
Lovren tries to locate someone up front.
Rodrigo. Mantap.
Daniel
Langsung.
Alves. And it's
Ger.
got through.
Grayson.
Good clearance and very necessary.
Kosong boy.
Daniel
Daniel Alves.
And he's there to cut it out.
Buang aja ya.
It'll be a
Kita
throw
kasih
in.
celah dia boy.
Gerson. Lovely feet.
Mantap sekali.
Dani Alves.
Itu dia yang saya tunggu kawan.
With the cross. And that's been well dealt with.
Kita kasih
Gone
dia.
for a throw in.
Sana kosong boy. Mantap
Dani
sekali.
Alves.
Dani Alves.
Cut out in the nick of time. Out to the left it
Kosong dia ya.
goes. Breaks on here. Vlasic.
Push.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Thiago Silva.
Mantap.
Brazil looking odds on to go in at the break
Mantap.
with their advantage intact.
Mantap kali.
Gabriel Jesus.
That's
a waste.
Rodrigo kenapa dia tidak maju boy? Aduh,
Modric.
hampir boy. Neymar. Oke.
Vlasic.
Sic.
Shelko.
Oke.
Brozovic.
Alon-alon dulu, alon-alon.
Perisic. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Sip.
Well, I'm not quite
Langsung.
sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of
Cakep.
his teammates were
Aduh,
very
kena
light.
kakinya boy.
Vida.
Skipper.
Forward it goes.
Gerson.
And here's Perisic.
Gerson. Awas tengah ya. Alon-alon dulu boy.
And it's Brozovic.
Mantap sekali. Coutinho. Aduh, Coutinho terlalu jauh ya.
Vlasic.
Shit. Mantap sekali Gerson.
Vlasic.
Lari sampai di pojok Gers. Kejar terus Gers. Gerson.
That's
Lepas.
great strength on the ball. Brozovic.
Brozovic.
Perisic. Shoots!
Tendangannya bagus sekali kawan.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Legend kawan. Tendangan legend ini kawan.
Croatia produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch. And
Tendangannya
importantly,
luar biasa
it's a
sekali
strong
boy.
end product.
Cakep sekali. Cantik. Aduh, Casemiro. Siapa? Marquinhos.
That
Ya.
referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So both teams heading off to the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1.
Terlalu jauh kawan.
The action has already resumed here. Vlasic is the guilty party there.
Makin masih dihajar ya.
Lovren.
Aduh.
Brozovic.
Gerson.
Modric. Lovren.
Bahaya sekali dia.
Has he found his man? And it's Perisic.
Aduh.
It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Sip.
Alex Telles. hard,
kenapa kayak gitu boy Brazil? Sorry, terlalu cepat tadi mainnya boy.
Here, and that one a perfect example.
Sip.
Neymar.
Alex Telles.
Ball's out on the left now.
Kosong. Alex Telles kawan.
From the defender.
They've
been given a corner.
Neymar. Masuk ke belakang boy. Di belakang ada satu orang boy. Bocor. Iya, hampir lagi kawan. Miris sekali kipernya ya. Hampir kayak golnya dia kawan. Maju lagi kawan. Larinya nggak dapat lagi.
Back into the middle.
Aduh, salah tadi.
Lovren. Perisic has created one goal already. And it's played forward.
Dia ternyata
Well positioned to make that interception. Well played, he saw that coming.
Di belakangnya tadi ya.
Perisic.
Rodrigo. Gabriel.
Pasalic.
Tidak.
Vida plays it forward.
Tangannya mantap banget buat kotak penalti ya.
Vlasic
boy.
going through. Casemiro hoists it forward.
Sip. Coutinho. Langsung
Telles.
Coutinho.
Coutinho to get on the end of this.
Dibuang saja. Jebret. Yes.
Goal, Brazil.
Gabriel.
And they're back in front. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very
Gabriel kawan. Gabriel. Wih, mantap sekali Grayson ya. Wow.
Time for a change in personnel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vida. Modric.
Aduh.
Pasalic.
Sana lagi.
He's through the middle.
Awas.
Now it's Perisic.
Iya. Tego.
Cutting inside here.
Neymar.
Got it back as soon as they get real chance.
Dia tidak ambil tadi ya.
They have come roaring back.
Neymar sama ini
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Dia tidak ambil bolanya cuy, pemain bertahannya itu agak Neymar boy. Aduh, lambat sekali Neymar, kenapa? Marquinhos hanya memutar balik badannya tadi kawan. Kenapa di sini Marquinhos jelek sekali ya.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mantap sekali. Mantap sekali kawan. Coutinho kawan. Gol. Hampir gol bunuh diri boy. Ayo lagi. Masuk. Pala.
Completely wrong.
Casemiro simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Alex Telles positions himself well and cuts it out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Absolutely, it just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield
too. Boy.
Danilo.
Aduh, salah bro.
And the break is on.
Marquinhos. Aduh, Marquinhos ini jelek sekali kawan ya. Ini kenapa kasih di sana boy?
You can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Casemiro.
Marquinhos jelek sekali kawan ya.
Gerson. Well, what about it? Brazil certainly weren't expecting
dia begitu
this.
Cara mainnya ya. Coutinho.
Pasalic.
Ya ambil kawan ya. Keras sekali cuy. Semangat, thank you. Hasbi.
Lovren. Modric.
Coutinho.
Plays it out to the wing.
Daniel.
Brazil get it back again. Neymar.
Cepat Neym. Alex Telles.
It's Coutinho.
Masuk Alex Telles. Gabriel. Aduh, kena tiang.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Aduh, kenapa lari-lari gini, kosong sekali boy.
Oh, good interception.
Sana kosong, Arthur.
Gabriel Jesus.
Langsung.
Coutinho.
Offside.
Yes, it is.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Sama semua boy.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Gabriel. Aduh, kena tiang tadi Gabriel.
Livakovic gets it upfield.
Neymar.
Kramaric.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Modric plays it forward.
Ini kosong boy.
And he has been fouled there.
Untung dia tidak tenang bebas cuy. Peles.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Neymar. Good challenge.
Neymar. Neymar. Apa sih nggak ada bodinya sama sekali?
Arthur gets it back.
Kenapa kalian berebutan di situ, boy? Aduh, jelek sekali backnya Brazil kawan ya. Jelek sekali kawan ya. bisa lagi ganti boy.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Teles masih bisa boy.
Brazil
Semangat kawan, semangat. Masih ada waktu boy.
Yeah, he's run
88.
himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Sana kosong.
Danilo. Looking to win it with time against them. Arthur tries to get it forward quickly. Into stoppage time.
Kosong.
Very little left on it.
Coutinho. Langsung Teles.
Alex Telles is charging up on the overlap. Pasalic. And it's played forward.
Terus Gabriel.
Modric.
Santai. Coutinho.
Pasalic.
Sama kawan.
Time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Aduh, tadi Gabriel beberapa kali ya.
Everything except a winner. Really watchable and honors even.
Coba kita CMF aja kali 2 ya. Arthur sama ini boy. Terakhir Belgia. Kita Arthur sama ini ya. Marcelo, Danilo, Thiago, Philip, Eder Militao, William, Coutinho, aduh Vinicius, ini lagi ya. Neymar aja di sana kawan ya. Grayson mantap boy. Kita pakai 2 ini boy. 2 CMF. Center.
Now avoid defeat here, and they will take that eagerly awaited place in the knockout stage. The odds overwhelmingly in their favour. Everybody is expectant here. The crowd is up. They think the job is just about done. Indeed, in fact, it is. One more point does it. Just one. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. The crowd rises for the national anthem.
Thank you.
Belgium.
Well done.
Well, that was impressive. Match that.
Flip kita pakai. Hadir dari Bogor.
So
Hadir.
the first box is
Siap,
more or
Bogor.
less ticked. It is a time to
Kita kurang
concentrate
cepat
on
kawan.
what happens
Kita
next.
kurang cepat
Well,
kawan.
when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application remains as it's been through the group, then they should be fine. But if they suffer a moment's hesitation or doubt, as we've seen in the past, it could prove very costly.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running
Chip.
already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking
Whoa.
for in particular here?
Yes,
Chip.
Fernandinho.
Sana kosong.
He plays a crucial role, Peter, offensively and defensively. He's superb at breaking up opposition attacks, stepping in with an interception or a tackle. But then when he gets on the ball, he instantly switches to attack mode, looking up to see where his teammates are running and usually picking them out. He's hugely effective.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Sip.
Danilo.
Sip. Mantap sekali. Langsung.
Willian.
Aduh. Sorry kawan.
Tielemans. Alderweireld tries to get it forward quickly.
Dia membongkar pertahanan itu caranya baik.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gerson. And it's Willian.
Mantap. Mantap kawan. Gerson. Gerson boy.
Azar. Carrasco
boy.
And here's Lukaku. And that's been won straight back. There's a goal! This could fall anywhere.
Aduh, yang Felipe tadi boy.
And it's played forward. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mantap sekali boy.
Oh, really good feet from him. Forward. Now it's Lukaku. Witsel plays it out to the wing.
Philip, yang lain jaga Lukaku kawan. Yang lain jaga Lukaku kawan.
Good challenge. He just stood firm. Drives it towards the front. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Gerson boy, lepas tadi.
Torreira Carrasco. And here's Lukaku. And it's De Bruyne.
Marcelo boy, Arthur.
Hazard could try cutting inside
here. Sekali Arthur ya. Wakil Asia.
Defending of the shoots.
It's die-hard defense and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Mertens.
Oke, langsung. Mantap sekali. Boyata bisa gas lolos cuy. Gabriel.
And it's De Bruyne.
Witsel. Tengah dia.
Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Loses his balance.
Pelanggaran,
loses the ball. Whistle's gone. That's a foul.
Pergerakan pemain gitu kayak lambat sekali, boy.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Sip.
Hazard. De Bruyne.
Fernandinho kawan.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
Sip.
Gerson. Brazil yet to have a shot on target. Well played. He saw that coming.
Salah ya. Sorry kawan. Gak ada pemain yang membantu tadi boy.
Denial
ini bikin
just need to avoid defeat, and it means so much to them.
Neymar.
De Bruyne tries to switch the play. And here's Lukaku.
Philip.
Surely.
Oke, sana boy.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Aduh, kenapa dia tidak kejar tendang tadi boy, terlalu berjauhan ya anak-anak Brazil ini.
Here's Lukaku. Gorgeous control there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Mantap sekali, Neymar kawan. Neymar kawan. Denier cepat. Neymar kenapa nggak ada bodinya boy? Kosong sekali dia.
Like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Kayak pemain-pemain lainnya kalau berlari itu kencang sekali cuy.
And it's Carrasco. Hazard. Kings in it. Up to meet it. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Ya sudah. Kalian itu menyerang lah. Lah, bangun boy. Kenapa jatuhnya?
Willian.
Ah.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair.
Cepat bang, cepat boy.
Denier. Keeper sends it forward. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gets it back. Gabriel should.
Bocor. Ario Brazil kawan.
That's a fine save.
Gabriel Jesus is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Bisa kosong Neymar, tapi dia tidak maju boy. Oke, siap kalian di belakang. Bang, hampir gol kawan Danilo.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Ya ada si Brini di situ kawannya. Kena apa tadi ya? Kok bukan corner sih? Philip. Ngeri sekali kawan dia. Arthur. Iya. Marcelo ini kawan ya. Terlalu lemah.
Gets away from his opponents. Hazard. And here's Hazard.
Mantap.
Without complication.
Arthur.
Tielemans.
Bisa-bisanya ya Lukaku ini kemana-mana dia ada cuy.
Ferreira Carrasco delivers.
Mantap kosong ya.
And there's the end of the first half. So the other team has broken through. We're not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Apakah harus SS ya depan sini ya?
The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half
Yeah.
makes a change. The scoreline at the front.
Danilo ini kenapa larinya kayak gini ya?
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now?
Langsung.
Brought forward.
Mantap sekali Willian. Willian.
Played into space
Willian kawan.
wide.
Willian. Banyak sekali pemainnya ya. Masuk kawan. Masuk kawan. Mantap di pis.
Ferreira Carrasco. Carrasco
Outside.
goes looking.
Jangan dulu ya.
Caught offside that time.
Top sekali gitu. Baikku ya.
And it's Willian.
Sip. Tengah boy. Dan Militao.
Neymar.
Neymar.
Tielemans.
Nandinho.
Ferreira Carrasco. Alderweireld. Tielemans.
Marcel.
De Bruyne.
Dia mau lari kemana?
De Bruyne provides an outlet.
Felipe.
Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Neymar. Kenapa bisa lewat gitu, boy?
Tielemans.
Fernandinho.
Witsel. If you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Gabriel Jesus.
Neymar kenapa kau mundur, Mar?
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Aduh, kenapa dia nggak itu ya, Neymar ya? Tolong dong Neymar. Kita ini kerjasama menyerang, boy. Kenapa kau mundur tadi, boy?
Crossfield, changing the point of attack.
Kemudian.
And it's Mertens.
Waduh, Danilo kenapa begini, boy?
Puts in a cross. Keeper has beaten it away. Hooks through there. Well read, he sorted that out. Carrasco has been caught there, it's a foul. Massive lead! Did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Semua kondisi Brazil selalu. Oke, tahan dulu boy.
Belgium really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Neymar, Fernandinho.
Itu Lukaku itu kenapa dia bisa mundur di belakang boy? Terus sudah maju dia 2 kali. Wah, Lukaku betul-betul kawalnya. Kenapa bisa muncul di tengah dia boy?
Alderweireld. Tielemans. Out to the left it goes.
Kenapa mudah sekali kawan?
Torgan Hazard with the cross.
Oke, kita serang lagi dia boy. Langsung.
And it's Willian.
Maju kawan.
Danilo.
Kenapa dia tidak maju Grayson tadi ya?
Arthur.
Langsung Neymar. Oh, mantap sekali Neymar. Kenapa nggak mau sih cuy?
Fernandinho. Witsel battles to win it back.
Aduh, dioper siapa tadi ya?
Tielemans. And the break is
kenapa kalian tidak bertahan, bro?
Is on to it and can take it up. Hazard. That intervention was very necessary. Lukaku. Real chance. Gerson.
Bisa-bisanya ya.
Neymar.
Udah Neymar ngapain di sini, boy?
Neymar.
Tidak maju tadi ya. Langsung, boy.
Willian. Tielemans.
Brazil ngaco ya. Ngaco kawan dia ya. 2 orang, boy, 3 orang, 4 orang, 5 orang.
Just brushed off the ball there. Willian hits that long.
Mantap.
Danilo.
Ace!
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Arthur. Coba jangan. Kalian cari orang dong. Kenapa berdiam diri, cuy? Pemain-pemainku, cuy. Agresif tapi enggak kena. Cari. Tutup, boy. Aduh, Marcelo sama yang lain cuma berdiam diri. Ya.
He's making good use of his hits.
Kenapa ya dia berdiam diri terus pemain dia? Gak ada yang mau agresif, boy.
So here comes a substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here.
Sandro. Padahal kita sudah agresif ya. All out aja deh. Fleksibel.
Yay! Sandro gets it away. Now, real danger here.
Thank you.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sip.
Gerson. Rapidly approaching the end. Brazil have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Well positioned to make that interception.
Jelek sekali, boy.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
siapa lagi dia? Dia tuh dia nggak mau dia nggak mau jaga benar-benar cuy pemainnya. Kenapa cuma mau menyerang tapi nggak bisa nyerang boy? Brazil, tolong dong Brazil. Oh.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Coutinho dia tidak maju lagi.
Chip through.
Pelan sekali larinya deh, mana Brazil ini cuy kayak tertekan gitu boy.
Oh, terrible pass.
Mantap sekali.
Oh, what a ball.
Iya, kenapa kayak gitu bro?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for
ini
a late steal here.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Sil Brazil.
Might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Deep into stoppage time. Willian.
Willian.
He's launched himself there.
Willian.
Gets the better of his man. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next.
2 sama ya? 0-0 boy. Padahal Netherlands menang ya. Nggak bisa lolos Netherlands sih. Ini lawan yang berat lagi. Kenapa ya permainanmu lambat sekali? Benzema, Casemiro lagi segala. Vinicius. Kita masukkan ya. Kenapa ya dia lambat sekali permainannya? Di sini kita harus save kawan ya, karena kemungkinan kita kalah ini. Tapi nggak usah deh, langsung aja. Ada kemungkinan kita kalah di sini ya.
Brazil face up here to their last 16 opponents, having successfully navigated a route through the group stages. Now, what follows is a couple of hours of tense excitement, anxiety. This will really examine their nerve. It is where the stakes become so much higher. These are just the kind of games by which we remember these great tournaments. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways, by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this.
Well,
there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which...
Lemar!
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Ih, mencoba tendangan pisang ya. Sayang pisangnya pisang jatuh. Danilo
battling down that right
kawan.
flank.
Danilo.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Danilo.
Mantap sekali kawan. Aduh. Buang saja.
A long way up and away.
Jangan lama-lama boy.
Casemiro.
Jangan lama. Tur.
Marcelo.
Sana kosong.
He heaves it forward. Thiago Silva.
Kenapa kok lemah sekali bro?
Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Firmino. Shooting chance.
Firmin lambat sekali pemain Brazil ini ya. Terima bolanya pun lambat cuy.
That was created because of good lively movement,
Saya langsung
which
tengah
pretty much
overnya.
dictated the
Gimana
pass.
para pemain gue ini? Kenapa bisa buka sekali?
Pavard. Forward it goes.
Lambat sekali boy. Kenapa bisa terbuka sekali pemain gue ya?
Arthur. Marcelo.
Bola kosong. Ih, ambil bolanya jangan ini boy. Langsung. Rodrigo. Mantap sekali masuk Rodrigo kawan. Rodrigo masuk ternyata. Lambat sekali permainan itu boy. Maju. Vinicius.
And that's been levered clear. Gerson hits one.
Gerson.
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Mantap.
Vinicius Junior.
Langsung.
Well intercepted.
Mantap sekali kawan.
Alert to the danger.
Mantap sekali. Gagol kawan Rodrigo. Ay bro, Rodrigo.
Rabiot. Rodrigo goalless at the moment.
Awas Mbappe.
Musa Sissoko.
Awas Mbappe kawan.
It's Lamar.
Ay.
Made into space out wide.
Rabiot.
And the shots.
Tahan bu. Aduh.
Big chance.
Tendangannya ngeri sekali ya. Pemain Prancis.
Aduh,
Rodrigo.
He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Menyedihkan sekali Rodrigo kawan ya. Depan gawang. Oke, siapa? Oke.
Casemiro.
Langsung.
Marcelo.
Vinicius. Sana kosong.
Steaming forward. Referee rightly gives him offside.
Ya, Marcelo ini ngapain di sana, boy? Marcelo betul-betul ya.
Lloris sends that a long way. Rabiot.
Sip. Marcelo.
Marquinhos. Thiago Silva.
Giroud dia mainkan ya.
Danilo. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Padahal kosong tadi kawan ya.
Keeper sends it forward.
Rodrigo. Masuk. Aduh. Gerson.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tarik nafas Gerson ya.
Only partially clear.
Rodrigo.
Jason. Oh, real danger here. Danilo.
Arthur.
He's pulled off a fine save. Arthur
really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Maju boy. Mantap. Dijaga lagi.
Sissoko can get it clear.
Gerson. Ambil Ger.
Dinya.
Turun kawan, turun. Kenapa kalian nggak ada yang mau turun, boy? Malas sekali pemain Brazil ini.
Marquinhos battles to win it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Brazil kenapa dia nggak mau turun anak-anak ini ya?
Keeper's ball.
Kayaknya. Kenapa pada nggak mau turun gini ya? Brazil.
Marcelo. Vinicius Junior. Gerson.
Sip. Masuk. Cakep. Mana kalian? Vinicius.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Rabiot over to the left. It's Giroud! This could fall anywhere. Steered forward.
Nggak usah minta bola. Kalau nggak bisa masuk, Bang. Masuk, Cok. Masuk.
But can't do anything meaningful with it. Arthur.
Oke, Roberto Firmino, Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Semero.
Kimpembe is there and he can get that clear. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
Mantap sekali ya.
Arthur. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments.
Mantap sekali, kosong boy.
Questions were asked.
Salah lagi ngopernya.
He's given the answers.
Ya, nggak offset lagi. Kenapa dia maju tadi ya?
Let me assure you that scoring just before half-time was always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Silva sama ini jaga siapa sih dia? Kalau kita mat kali ya?
It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defense, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Musa Sissoko.
Kawan.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Vinicius cepat lari tapi nggak ada bodinya, boy.
Dinya. That's sprayed out wide. Casemiro plays it forward.
Casemiro.
We've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football.
Jelek sekali kawan.
Ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Reaction has
Mbappe!
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Pavard does well there, alert. He's found his man.
Offside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Kenapa dia nggak jaga itu ya?
Thiago Silva. Gerson. Giroud gets into the right position to intercept. Mbappe. Lemar.
Ini kosong Mbappe, boy. Kosong maju, boy.
Danilo. Oh, that has to be more accurate. It's Giroud! They scored! And with that goal comes comfort. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Ini baru mau
So
masuk
that's
dia, boy.
2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
2-0.
Pavard, he's got away.
Cepat sekali, boy.
Well read, he sorted that out. Casemiro. Marcelo tries to get it forward quickly. There will be a throw-in.
Yeah.
Timely intervention.
Danilo. Rotas, fleksibel. Marcelo.
Out for a throw. Arthur. Gerson.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
Mbappe!
Kenapa dikasih ke sana tadi ya?
And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Mbappe! He gets past his man. Here come Brazil on the counter. Driving on, a real charge here. Keeps everyone guessing. Gerson. And it's Danilo. Receives it in a good position. There's the shot! Good clearance and very
Gawang
necessary.
tadi ya. Yes.
Gerson. Casemiro. Gerson. Arthur.
Kita jaga dia, kan. Serang dia, boy. Kenapa pemain Brazil jadi cobrok-cobrok ini ya?
Lemar.
Tuh.
Conte.
Gerson.
Lemar drives it forward. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Masih 69, boy. Gerson.
Gerson. And it's Danilo.
Gila yang ngeliat betul-betul ya.
Mbappe. Brought forward. What does he try from here? That is terrific skill.
Marcelo.
Great strength. Too strong for his opponent. Lemar. Oh, what a ball! Lemar!
Cepet, boy.
Casemiro.
Casemiro.
Marcelo. And it's Neymar. This is promising.
Roberto Firmino kawan. Is.
And now what?
Firmino.
Conte.
Mana sih para pemainku ini?
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Semiro.
Firmino.
Masuk. Arthur kawan.
Has a pop.
Yes.
There's a goal.
Satu lagi boy.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Madison. Ya. William ya. Tengahnya kita pakai si Daniel.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Aduh.
Digne with the cross-field ball. Sissoko goes long, looking for space out
Stop
wide.
sekali Aletelis.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Rodrigo sampai kemari dia boy.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Sip.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Brazil are on the point of first round elimination. And it's Danilo.
Sip.
William.
Langsung.
He spotted the run and played him through.
Rodrigo.
Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Rodrigo kawan. Rodrigo ini apa namanya?
Thiago Silva cuts it out. Lamar played out to the right, played back in.
Kalau kita lawan juga.
And surely now the results beyond doubt. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final
Neymar kenapa dia lari sana gue jauh kali.
Lloris gets it upfield. Hernandez hoists it forward.
Habis ya. Kita selalu kandas. Oke. Berhenti kita bermain yang Brazil kawan ya. Mandul semua boy. Gak ada bodinya, speednya gak ada. Beberapa kali kita pakai Brazil gak pernah ini kawan ya. Kalau saya pakai Prancis, kalau saya pakai negara lain bagus, Inggris dan yang lainnya. Tapi Brazil, aduh, mandulnya bukan main. Thank you semuanya kawan, sampai ketemu lagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.